Okay, hello, Rebecca. Welcome to our class. How are you today?
Hi, teacher. Good night. I'm okay. How are you?
Good evening. I'm doing great today. Thank you for asking. So I'm happy because it's Friday. So today we finish our classes, and tomorrow, well, the weekend we can relax a little bit. Okay. What about you? Do you work tomorrow? Not right.
No, I don't.
Okay, so that's something nice. You will have time to relax and to charge your energy. Pretty good.
Yes, because I think 2 days isn't enough.
Oh yes,
Need we
that's
need
true.
more.
Yeah, we need more time, but well, at least today's maybe we can take advantage of those. Thank you for being here, Rebecca. Hello, Omar. How are you today?
Hello, teacher. I'm very good. I'm happy because the week almost end.
Okay, that's something really good. And that's true. Okay, the week it's almost over. So, guys, I'm so happy to be here with you in our new class. Remember that it's not common for us to have classes on Friday, but remember last week, we only have classes during 3 days, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. And we need to have 4 classes per week. So we reschedule the class to work or to be here on Friday, and we can continue with our normal schedule next week from Monday to Thursday. The next 2 weeks, we will only have classes from Monday to Thursday. Okay, so guys, I am happy that you are here, Rebecca and Omar. Today we are going to practice with a topic that we started yesterday. So guys, before we start, let's start with the following activity. With the following activity. Please, guys, tell me about yourself. Okay, it's something kind of easy. So tell me about yourself. In this moment, what we have to do, everybody, you have to tell me 3 interesting facts about you. For example, guys, number one, I could say, everybody, I have toys on my table. Something interesting about me, everybody, is that I have toys on my table. So these are some presents that I received from a kid. So I have toys on my table. Also, something interesting about me, everybody, is that I like to play soccer. And well, guys, I don't know. Well, I started working as a teacher in 2020. Okay, so I started working as a teacher since 2020 or in 2020. Those are 3 interesting facts about me. In this opportunity, guys, okay, you will have 1 minute to think about 3 interesting things about you, okay? I will take the time, okay, I will take the time on my watch, and you have to think about 3 important things or interesting things about you, okay? The time starts now, okay? You have one
Okay,
minute
teacher.
to think about it.
Okay.
Well, guys, time's up. So right now, tell me three interesting things about you. Ladies first, Rebecca, you will be my first volunteer today. So please tell me three interesting things about you.
Okay. First, I'm crazy about uh, playing or doing puzzles.
Okay.
Uh, uh, Let me see. Like as I mentioned, uh, sometimes sometimes before, I really love the music of Coldplay,
Okay.
and uh,
Number.
I love or my favorite hobby is go to the cinema.
Okay. Well, that's really interesting. I really like your examples. Oh, I will only change the following. She is, because we are talking about you, not about me. She really likes Coldplay music, and her favorite hobby. Her favorite hobby is going to the cinema. Okay, Rebecca, thank you for these interesting facts about you. Give me a second. Okay, I really
Bless you, teacher.
thank you. I consider that it's really interesting that you are crazy about puzzles, okay? Because it's not very common that that people likes these kind of things, but that's something interesting about you. So thank you for sharing, Rebecca. Also about music, yes, I remember that you like Coldplay, so it's a good band, and that's
They
another good.
are the best.
Yeah,
Sorry.
okay,
For
that's a
me,
good.
they are the best.
I respect your opinion, so that's nice. And well, that's a no. Well, you mentioned a great hobby, and that's really good. So thank you. Now, Omar, it's time for you to participate. Tell me
Yeah,
three interesting things about you.
yeah, teacher. I think so. I'm very confident person, and I really like work in team, and I really like help the people. And the second one, I have a motorcycle, and this is the key.
Okay.
And the third one, I match with Rebecca because I'm crazy about the cinema and music.
Okay. Do you have a specific kind of movies that you like?
Yeah, I really love the sci-fi movies and the action movies.
Okay, pretty good. You have great tastes. Huh, that's a good one. I really like everybody. I don't know why, but I really like horror movies. So I maybe we have different tastes, but I
I
consider that
can't.
you can't. So do you like you don't like that kind of movies?
No, teacher. I don't see that kind of movie because I
You can
have
sleep.
a yes, yes.
You
And
have
I can't sleep, and all the time I'm thinking about this kind of things and scare me.
yeah, okay. This is something
Yeah,
difficult, okay? But I really
yeah.
like it. I don't know why.
For me,
Yes.
I think so. The horror movies is not my favorite genre, but I I watch a couple of movies, so I prefer the investigation movies and the sci-fi. I really like Star Wars.
Okay, but well, that's another good kind of movies. So I consider, guys, that you have great taste test, okay? Well, you will ask everybody, why are we asking this kind of information or why we shared about this information? Remember, guys, that yesterday we start learning about the reporter speech. We will use your information, everybody, to practice a little bit the use of reported speech in simple present. Why in simple present, everybody? Because all of our examples were in simple present. The examples that Rebecca said are in present. The examples that Omar said are also in present. So everybody, today we will remember the structure of reported speech from simple present to simple past, and also from simple past to past perfect. Okay, pay attention to our short review about this, okay? As you remember, everybody, the direct speech, the reported speech is used to share with another person what someone else said. If we listen to a sentence that a person said, we can share that sentence with another person using the reported speech. For example, as you can see, we have the direct speech and the indirect speech. When we use the direct speech, so we say that it's the specific words, we mention the specific words that someone says. For example, she said, I live in Delhi. I live in Delhi. So as you can see, in direct speech, we use the specific words that that person said. For example, I can say, Rebecca said, and I have to use the quotations because I'm going to say her specific words. Rebecca said, let me see the sentence, I forgot it. Okay. Rebecca said, I really like Coldplay. Oh, Coldplay. Okay. That's something what Rebecca said. So I have to use her specific words. But if I use, everybody, simple past, if I use the indirect speech or the reported speech, I have to change her sentence to simple past. For example, Rebecca said that she, because I'm talking about Rebecca, not about me, Rebecca said that she really liked Coldplay. She really liked Coldplay. As you can see, first of all, guys, I am not using the quotations, okay? If I say a sentence, if I change one sentence from simple present to simple past, from direct to indirect speech, I don't use the quotations. And I have to change the information from simple present to simple past. Okay? Look at this. The direct speech is the way that we commonly use. I really like Coldplay, or she really likes Coldplay. But when we use the reported speech, guys, we share this information with another person and we change the tense from simple present to simple past, okay? Also, we can create an example about Omar. Omar said, quotations, I have a motorcycle. Okay, that's one example about Omar. Omar said, I have a motorcycle. But this is direct speech because we have quotations. If we use the reported speech, first of all, no quotations. Second, we use simple past to mention what he said. Omar said, he, simple past, had a motorcycle. No quotations. And we say what he said before in simple past. Okay? As you can see, simple present, we always change simple present to simple past. Okay? That's the first thing, everybody. Remember that we learned about this yesterday. In this opportunity, let's pay attention to the rules for simple past. This is the second topic that we studied yesterday. But in this opportunity, I want to listen to you, okay? Omar, please help me reading the two structures, direct speech and indirect speech.
Okay, teacher. Direct speech, we use simple past, second form of verb. And indirect speech, we use past perfect, had plus third form of verb.
Okay, very good. Remember that the third form of the verbs are the past participle verbs, okay? For example, in this moment, let's pay attention to Rebecca. She will help us with this example about he, okay? Help me out with those examples, direct and indirect.
Okay, direct speech. She said, I live in Delhi, Delhi, or is Delhi,
Delhi,
Delhi.
yeah,
He said, I live in Delhi, and in the indirect speech, he said that he had lived in Delhi.
very good. As you can see in the first sentence, we are using simple past. So the sentence that he said is in past. I lived in Delhi. So in the past, he lived in that city. Nowadays, maybe he lives in a different place. Okay? Now, if I want to say that sentence to another person, I have to use past perfect because the sentence in direct speech is in simple past. So I have to say, he said that he had lived in Delhi. Okay? For example, this is an unreal example because that's not true, but I will say, Christian said, I worked in Avianca. That's not true, everybody, so don't worry. Okay? But that's an example. I worked in Avianca. That's not true about me, but this is an example of simple past. Nowadays, I am not working in Avianca. Nowadays, I am working at Speak English, okay? The academy. So then everybody, Omar can say to Rebecca, Rebecca, Christian said that he had worked in Avianca, okay? So Omar listened to my information, to my sentence, and he shared this information with Rebecca. So as you see, we use the indirect speech to share or to say what someone else said before, okay? These are the rules for simple present and simple past. Remember that we studied this part yesterday, but I wanted to make a short review for you to remember how to use it, okay? Another important thing, everybody, that I didn't mention yesterday is the time and place changes. When we are using the reported speech, we have to use one word to another. For example, pay attention to this sentence. This is direct speech. Why is this the direct speech? Omar, how do you know that this is direct speech?
Because is in present.
Okay, maybe. Okay. We can see that we are using the quotations. Okay, so remember when we use quotations is direct speech, but if we don't use quotations is indirect or is the reported speech that we use. Okay. Another important thing that we can see, everybody, is the use of the expression, the time expression tomorrow. Okay. In direct speech, we use these expressions: tomorrow, last night, now, yesterday, or today. So in direct speech, we use those kind of expressions. But in indirect speech or in reported speech, we use the other column. We use these expressions, okay? So we don't say tomorrow. At least in this example, we don't say tomorrow. We say the following day. We don't say next year. We say the following year, okay? As you see, we change the time expressions to, we change the time expressions that we use in direct speech to indirect speech, okay? There are also, guys, some place expressions that we learn, that we change, I'm sorry. For example, this to that, these days, or in places, these places, to that, to those places. We use, everybody, here to there. There are some words that we need to change at the moment of changing the sentence from direct to indirect, okay? I will share this with you guys to practice these time expressions that we have. But now, everybody, it's time to start with the reported speech for today. Please, Rebecca, read all the information.
Okay. Reported speech. When we tell someone what another person said.
Continue.
We have present perfect to past perfect, and be going to was or were going to, and will to would.
Nice. Okay. These are the tenses change that we have to do in reported speech. When the sentence is in present perfect, we change it to past perfect. When the sentence is in be going to in present, we change it to going to in past. Was going to or were going to, depending on the subject. And the last one, everybody, when we use will, we change it to would, okay? Let's pay attention, guys, how to use it. The first one, everybody, as I mentioned, is present perfect. Question for you guys. We change it. What is the tense we have to change it? Present perfect to what?
Simple past.
Simple past, no.
Present perfect.
It's present perfect. So we change it to
Past perfect.
past perfect. It follows, everybody, the same rule as a simple past. Remember that simple past changes to past perfect. And present perfect also changes to past perfect. So simple past and present perfect, past change to past perfect. Pay attention to our examples. Please right now, Omar, help me reading the 3 examples. Affirmative, negative, and interrogative.
Okay, teacher. I have studied in USA for 3 years. She told me she had studied in the USA for 3 years. And negative, I haven't gotten promoted yet. He said that he hadn't gotten promoted yet. An interrogative, have you ever started your own business? He asked, he asked me if I had ever started my own business.
Thank you. Okay, as you can see in these examples, we are using, okay, the main thing that we change is the auxiliary. Remember that in present perfect, we have to use the auxiliary have, present perfect, or has, okay, has. But in past perfect, guys, we only use the auxiliary had. Then everybody, the verbs are still the same. They are in past participle. So everybody, let's focus on that, okay? If we have to change one sentence from present perfect to past perfect, we have to respect everybody the verb, but we change the auxiliary from present perfect to past perfect, okay? Let's continue right now. Pay attention to these examples. As you see, because we are using common expressions from present perfect to past perfect, for example, for 3 years, yet, have you ever, we still use the same words, the same expressions, okay? So right now, everybody, let's pay attention to the next one. Oh, I will eliminate what I wrote. The next expression that we have, everybody, is the use of will. Rebecca, question for you. We change will to what tense?
Would.
Very good. We change will to would. Okay, let me see. I would write it over here. Would. This is, everybody, well, at least present perfect, will, everybody. I consider that they are kind of easy because we only have to focus on the auxiliary, okay? If we use present perfect, we change have or has to had. If we use will, we change it to would, okay? And the verb continue in the same way. Rebecca, help me out with the 3 examples, affirmative, negative, and interrogative.
Okay. In affirmative way, we have in direct speech, I will buy a new car. And in indirect speech, we have, he told me he will buy a new car. In negative way, for example, we won't have a birthday party this time. And in the indirect way, they told me that they wouldn't have a birthday party that time. And in the interrogative way, we will, where will your sister work? And for the indirect speech, the example is my friend
Wondered.
wondered where my sister will work.
Thank you. Okay, thank you for reading these examples, Rebecca. I can mention, everybody, 2 important things about reported speech. First of all, guys, look at the time change that we made. In the negative example, it says, we won't have a birthday party this time. Direct speech. As Rebecca mentioned, direct speech. So we use this time. But remember, everybody, we have in reported speech, we have to change the time expression to a different way. And in this case, what is the time expression that we use in reported speech, guys?
That time.
Excellent. Okay, so we use that time. Okay, this is one important thing, everybody, I had to mention. They told me that they wouldn't have a birthday party that time, okay? Also, guys, another important thing we have to pay attention is when we have a question. As you can see, guys, in direct speech, we use a question. Where will your sister work? That's a question. But in indirect speech, everybody, or the reported speech, we don't use questions. We use the structure of a sentence. My friend wondered where. After that, we use a sentence. My sister would work. Okay? We don't use the structure of a question. Would my sister work? My friend wondered where would my sister work? No, guys. In that case, we use the structure of a sentence. After the main verb, in this case, wonder, and the WH word, where, we use the structure of a sentence, even if it is in an interrogative form. But remember, in interrogative, we use some verbs to show or to express that this is a question. Omar, do you remember the verbs, the reporting verbs that we use to identify questions?
Mm, I don't remember, teacher, sorry.
Come on, Omar. How can't you remember? Don't worry, okay? Remember, guys, that in interrogative form, there are some reporting verbs that we can use. Yesterday, I mentioned 3 options. The first one is asked. The second one
Yeah.
is, what is the second one? I don't remember.
Wondered.
Ah, much better. Wondered. And the third one, the third option that we have is wanted to know. Okay, this is a mix of 2 verbs, or the connection of 2 verbs, wanted to know. So my friend wanted to know where my sister would work. Remember that we use those 3 reporting verbs to identify that the reported speech is talking about a question. Then if we have a negative or an affirmative or a negative sentence, guys, remember that we can use some other verbs. For example, yesterday I mentioned 2 common verbs that are that we can use. The first one, said. The second one, told, the past of tell. Okay, those are the common ones. Then everybody, we can look for a long list of verbs that we can use in reported speech or reporting verbs list. We can look for a list and we will find it because there are a lot of verbs. We can use admitted, we can use declared, we can use advised, recommended. So we can use recommended. So we can use a lot of verbs, everybody, that help us to report. But in this case, everybody, we learned about these expressions. Said, told, asked, wondered, and wanted to know. Okay, we can use any other. There is no problem, guys. The only thing is to remember that they have to get in context with the affirmative, negative, or interrogative form. Okay? Now, everybody, let's pay attention to our last structure. Remember that the last structure is the use of going to. Remember, we are using going to in present. We change it to what form, Omar?
In simple past.
Very good. Okay, we change it to past. The verb to be from present. Okay, verb to be in present. Ooh, give me a second. Verb to be in present. We change it to the verb to be in past. Give me a second, guys. Verb to be in past. Okay. Very good. Let's pay attention to our three examples. Okay, in this opportunity, I want to listen to both of you. I want to listen to Omar and Rebecca. So Rebecca, please help me reading the affirmative example. And Omar, you help me reading the negative.
Okay, the direct speech is the teacher is going to give you some instructions. And the example for reporter speech is the principal say that the teacher was going to give us some instructions.
Very good. Can you continue, Omar?
Yeah. In negative, I'm not going to go out tomorrow. He said that he wasn't going to go out the next day.
Very good. Okay. As we can see, everybody, we only change the verb to be in present to the verb to be in past. It's not a big change, everybody. We only have to change the verb to be in present to verb to be in past. Then the rest of the sentence keep the same. The teacher is going to give you some instructions. The principal said that the teacher was going to give us some instructions. Okay, so the main thing that we have to change is the verb to be from present to past. Then everybody, the next example, as we listen to Rebecca, I am not going to go out tomorrow. He said that he wasn't going to go out the next day. Now, pay attention to it, everybody. As you can see in the negative sentence, we are using a time expression, tomorrow. What is the time expression that we use in reported speech?
The next day.
The next day, or also remember, we can use the following day. Both are correct. Okay, everybody, then we have the interrogative verb. I will read it, everybody. Are they going to be our new supervisors? She asked. So pay attention. In reported speech, she wanted to know if they were going to be our new supervisors. Look at this. We only change the verb to be. Are they? They were. Okay? We change, remember first, guys, we have to change from present to past. Second, guys, remember that in reported speech, we never ask questions. We use the structure of a sentence after the main verb and the use of if or the WH word. After that, everybody, we use the structure of a sentence. Okay? So everybody, do you have any question about any of these tenses?
Yeah, teacher, I have a little question. Why in the first, no, in the negative, we used tomorrow, and the report speech, we use the to go out the next day. It is the rule simple, or our explanation about that?
Yes, that's the rule. As you remember, I told you about this direct to indirect speech changes in time and places. For example, as you can see over here, we have the example. He said to me, I will come tomorrow. But that sentence is in direct speech. Give me a second, what happened? So that sentence is in direct speech because we have the quotations. But if we have an indirect speech or the reported speech, we use the expression the following day or the next day, okay?
Okay, teacher, is for, I think so, is for more context. Maybe I think so.
Yes, that's correct. It's to give you, to make you understand the context of the moment, okay?
Okay, and I think so the grammar, the order grammar of the interrogative request is more difficult. I don't know.
In interrogative, I consider that it's easier because we only have to remember the structures of a sentence. We practice in affirmative sentences. We practice in negative sentences. So in interrogative, the only thing that we do is to change the order. Instead of using verb to be and subject, we use subject and verb to be, okay? That's the main thing, okay? But remember, guys, yesterday I told you, Omar and Juan, I told them that this topic is confusing. And I think the same, guys. I think that this topic is confusing. That's why we have to practice, okay? We have to practice to understand this topic, okay?
Yeah,
But
teacher, I think so. Sorry, I think so. The beginning of the request of the interrogative way, and she wanted to know if they, in this part, I think so is very long, and I confused because I need complete the whole structure before after that.
okay, well, yeah, that kind of thing is kind of confusing. I consider that that's why it's confusing. But remember, okay, practice makes perfect. Right now, guys, we have to continue. Just before we move, I want to show you guys the tense changes in reported speech. So, guys, I know that we haven't studied some tenses. For example, guys, we didn't study the use of present continuous, or it was similar to that, but it's not present continuous. It's the use of going to, but it's similar. We changed the verb to be in present to the verb to be in past. Then everybody, we didn't practice the use of can to could. Okay, remember that can is mostly used in present and could is mostly in past. Okay, then the other change that we have, everybody, is the use of may to might. If we have a sentence using may, in direct speech, in reported speech, we use might instead of may. The other one, the other ones are must and have to, and we change them to had to in past. Okay, we use had in past to. Okay, so everybody, these are the main changes that we have to make in those kind of exercises. Look at this, everybody. We study present simple to past simple. We practice present perfect to past perfect, and also past simple to past perfect, and the use of will to would, and that's it, right? I consider the other ones are the topics that we didn't study. But the most important tenses that we need to practice, guys, are the ones that we studied today. Simple present, present perfect, past simple, will, and going to. Okay? That's why, everybody, we are going to practice the following activity. Give me a second. Okay? In this moment, guys, we have to select what is the correct form of reported speech. Remember, if the sentence is in one tense, we have to change it to a different one. Pay attention to it. Choose the correct answer. The first sentence, well, this is a little bit easy because the sentence is in simple present. Mary said, I love chocolate. So what could be the correct sentence? What do you think, guys?
Yeah, letter A, loved.
Ah, very good. The correct tense is letter A, loved. Remember, we changed simple present to simple past. Very good. Let's move to our, give me a second, guys. I want to show you all the examples at the same time. So I will make it, I can't, everybody, but well, we will continue. Well, let's check the next example. What do you think, Rebecca? Example 2 says, Mary, I went skiing. So what is the correct sentence?
Mary said that she had gone skiing.
Okay, very good. Mary said that she had, okay, in past perfect, had gone skiing. Nice job. Okay, what about number 3 and 4, Omar? Tell me, please, what are the right answers?
Okay, teacher, let me see. Yeah, in the example 3, teacher, Mary, I will eat a steak for dinner.
Steak, uh-huh.
Steak. Mary said that she would eat a steak for dinner.
Okay, very good. She would eat a steak. Remember the correct pronunciation, steak. Because steak is
Steak.
another thing, okay? It's another thing.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
steak.
teacher.
Nice job. And what about number 4, Omar?
Yeah, in sample 4, teacher, I think so. I'm in trouble because I don't remember it is had been or was or was been because the tense it is in present perfect.
Okay, you are right. Present perfect. So, Mary, I have been to Sydney. Okay, what do you think? Do we use verbs in ing or do we use the third form of verbs? The past participle verbs.
Yeah, in the third column in the past participle. So is letter A had been.
Yeah, very good. Thank you. You are doing great. Now, Rebecca, help me with number 5. Mary said, I have had 3 cars. What do you think is the correct sentence?
Mary said that she had 3 cars.
Letter C?
Yes.
Very good. What about number 6?
She said that she went. No, she she
Yeah, Rebecca. So sorry, I think is in past was in because I'm
Okay.
going because talking about in present I'm going.
Okay, Omar, you have a good point. What do you think, Rebecca? What could be the right answer? Mary said that she is going, she was going, or she went going.
I think the verb is verb to be
You're right.
is I'm. So Mary said that she was going to go
Very,
to Long Beach.
Yeah.
very good. That's the correct change. Remember that we learned that the only thing that we change in a going to sentence is the verb to be from present to past. So very good, Rebecca. Thank you. Okay, guys, I will read for you the sentence in direct speech, and you only have to tell me, because of the time, you only have to tell me the the correct word. So number 7, Mary, I don't like spinach. Spinach. So what is the correct answer, guys?
Yeah, it's letter C. I think so, teacher. Didn't.
Very good. Mary said she didn't like spinach. Good job. Now, number 8. Mary, I have never been to London. What is the correct answer? What do you think, guys? A, B, or C?
She had.
So what letter, Rebecca?
A.
Letter A. Good job. Mary said that she had never been to London. Good job. Number 9. I was swimming. This is past continuous, guys. We didn't study the past continuous, but I consider you can do it. Okay? Remember what could be the right tense, or what do you think can be the correct tense? Okay? What do you think, Omar? What do you think, Rebecca? 10 seconds, 10, 9, 8.
Maybe has been.
Letter A, B, or C?
A.
A.
No.
Okay.
Wait.
For me, it's letter B, had been, because Bill Mary said had been.
Okay. Okay. What about you, Rebecca? Letter A or B or C?
I think it had been.
Had been. Letter B?
Yes. Letter B.
Okay. Yes, guys, you are right. Remember that the past tenses changes to, well, the past tenses change to perfect tenses. So in that case, we use the past perfect continuous. Okay, good job. Number 10, Mary, I have a cat. What is the reported speech sentence?
She had a cat. She had
Mary
had a
said,
She
oh,
had, has, had.
she had has.
No, had. There's letter
Very
C.
good. She had a cat. Very good. As you can
It,
see, guys, all the answers are correct. So we are doing an amazing job, guys. I am really surprised. Now, 11, guys, another tense that we didn't study, but I told you. Mary said, I can't swim. So guys, what could be the correct sentence in reported speech?
couldn't.
Good job. Mary said
yeah,
that
couldn't.
she couldn't. Good job. Okay, remember we use past. Next one, 12. Mary, I won't buy a new car. What is the correct form in reported speech?
Wouldn't.
Thank you, Mark. Wouldn't. So that's correct. As you can see, guys, all the answers are in green, so we are doing an amazing job. Let's continue with number 13 and 14. Number 13, Rebecca. Mary said, I have to do my laundry. What is the correct form?
She said that she had to do her laundry.
Letter?
A.
A, of course, Rebecca, that's correct. Okay, nice job. And what about number, what's the number? 14, okay, Omar, tell me. Michael, I am from Poland. He told me, what is the complete sentence?
Yeah, letter C. He was from Poland.
Very good, because we are talking about Michael, not about you. We are talking about Michael, so yes, he was from Poland. Everybody, I'm so happy that we did an amazing job. Not only using a will, going to, and present perfect, but using all the tenses in reported speech. Please, everybody, continue working on the platform in this topic. and also complete all the activities on this unit, okay? In this unit. Please, everybody, pay attention to our next part. In this moment, everybody, we will pay attention to our homework. Today, everybody, we will complete the missing activities in Unit 3, okay? So we will start, everybody, in 3.3, the time phrases, the phrases that I show you, everybody, in reported speech. And we will finish in 3.3.6, organizing sentences. We have to organize sentences in the correct form from direct to reported speech. So guys, that's all for today. I'm really happy to finish this week with this topic because even though it's confusing, I consider it's really important. So do you have any question about it?
No, teacher, for the topic, I'm not have questions. So in the platform, I mean in 3.2.3 and questions about report, just no question, and it's a very difficult identified, but I'm trying to do it.
Yeah, it's kind of confusing, but well, you can go to the platform and reinforce this topic or reinforce the structure of a direct speech to the reported speech. It will help you a lot to watch the video and also to read the grammar about these topics. Guys, if you don't have any other question or any other comment, I'm really happy that we were here in this class. And well, guys, I hope you have a great night and also you have a great weekend. See you on Monday. Okay?
Okay, teacher, thank you. Good job.
Bye-bye. You're welcome. Nice
Good
to
night.
see you today, guys.
Good job, Rebecca.
Thank you, Mar. You too.